All right, so we have our first contract that people are calling an overpay here as Robert Hunt gets $100 million. Robert Hunt, I'm going to assume not everyone is fully aware on the scouting report of Robert Hunt, as offensive linemen don't always get the credit they deserve. Robert Hunt was with the Dolphins for several years, for 4 seasons, and there was a point when people were saying he looked like borderline unplayable. I kind of always disagreed with that. I always thought he was a little bit better than people gave him credit for in those first couple of years that he entered the league. I thought that the unit around him was rough and kind of made him look tougher, and we have seen him legitimately play well these past 2 seasons. I'm not going to say like superstar level or anything like that, but I thought he did come in and play well these past 2 seasons. Last year, he was Pro Football Focus's 6th highest rated guard, and the year prior, PFF's 12th highest rated guard. So definitely some good numbers. And this, the Panthers, they have a lot of needs, but one of the needs is a guard. They need to help out the offensive line, which was not good last year. I am surprised by this move a little bit. I thought the Panthers would be maybe overpaying for a wide receiver. That's kind of what I said, is go out and find a Christian Kirk contract. But they're kind of doing maybe the same thing a little bit of like, we want to get a player who, again, 5 years, $100 million, so $20 million a year, which is a lot. And guards typically don't get that much money. Usually, tackles are the ones who get that kind of money. So it's a lot, and for a long period of time. Now, it's worth mentioning, $63 million is guaranteed, so perhaps you can get out of the contract. But again, some people say all that matters is the guarantee. I disagree. Ideally, you're signing a contract to be able to have that player finish the contract. You don't want to sign a contract to then have to cut them and take on dead money. Like you want them to play the whole contract. And he's very young player. Hunt just finished his 4th season. 27 years old, should be able to play for 5 seasons. At that level. So who knows if he'll make it to the end of that contract? But obviously, less guarantee makes it less risk. You can get out of it if you want to later. And again, it's worth mentioning the cap did go up a pretty sizable amount. And also, I think the 5 years is what's maybe throwing people off a little bit. You don't think about Robert Hunt as a $50 million player, but I do wonder if it was 3 years, $60 million, would there be, a similar reaction, or would there not be a similar reaction? I don't know. But I don't think it's a disastrous move or anything like that. I get that, I think he is a good player. I think he'll help out the Panthers. And they, if there's any team that should be overspending for good players in free agency, it's the Panthers. And I don't really think this is a massive overpay. I don't really care about guard or tackle. I think they're both most data I've looked through says they're both just about as valuable. So I'm not someone who's like, oh no, you got to get tackle. If you like a guard, get a guard. I hope this isn't all the Panthers are doing for their sake, but I do think he's someone who is, someone that could help out Bryce Young, which they desperately need. So yeah, well, I know some people are jumping, eyes are getting big at the price tag, a little bit more than maybe I would pay, but I think it's a fine move for the Panthers to do it. That's what I think about all this. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from you, and of course, as always, thanks for watching.